අතේ තියෙන ගානට Nokia OnePlus හැමදාම අලුත් වෙන Nokia වෙතින්.
ඊයේ නොසන්සුන්තාවයක් හටගත්තා.
Yesterday, a tense situation erupted, which then turned violent. This is not an ethnic or religious issue. This is something incited for narrow gains by a group of opportunists. These incidents were reported in Kurunagala, Variapola, Kuliyapitiya, Nikavaratiya, Chilau and Minuwangoda. There are also property damages. If anyone engages in such activities, the police and tri-forces will ensure they are dealt with under the powers vested with the security forces. Suspects in connection with these incidents were produced before court under legal provisions of the emergency laws, as well as International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights. They can only request bail from High Court. If convicted, they will also be subjected to a 10-year jail term. Over 60 suspects have been arrested in the northwestern province alone. They were arrested for violation of police curfew, property damage and assault. After being produced before the Hettipola Magistrates Court, 9 of the suspects were remanded until the 27th of May. Another 10 were remanded until the same day after being produced before the Kuliyapitiya Magistrates Court. When these arrested suspects request police reports in the future for various purposes, the violent activities they were arrested for will definitely be mentioned in the report.
අනිවාර්යෙන්ම සඳහන් කරලයි පොලිස් වාර්තාව ලබා දෙන්නේ.
Meanwhile, 14 suspects who were arrested on charges of violent activities in Minuwangoda and nearby areas were remanded until the 29th of May after being produced before the Minuwangoda Magistrates Court. Chief incumbent of the Minuwangoda Temple, Venerable Havanathanne Sila Ratanathera, said that this is the first incident of communal violence in the area since the Sinhala and Tamil riots. The Thera went on to say that the latest incidents are incited by outsiders and not residents of Minuwangoda.
Commander of the Air Force has decided that the Air Force will deploy its air assets, specifically its helicopters, day or night, to assist in the control of illegal assemblies and acts of violence. We have already taken measures to obtain aerial photographic evidence of those involved in such activities and to direct such evidence for use in prosecuting the perpetrators to the maximum extent of the law.
Meanwhile, the government issued an extraordinary gazette notification proscribing 3 organizations in Sri Lanka. Accordingly, the National Tawheed Jamaat, Jamiatul Milatu Ibrahim and Vilayata Ceylani are officially banned. The President issued the relevant gazette notification under the Public Security Ordinance. Colombo Chief Magistrate Lanka Jayaratna today meanwhile ordered the police to produce a post-mortem report mentioning the cause of death of the main suicide bomber who carried out the attack at St. Anthony's Shrine in Kochikade, Alauddin Ahmed Muat. Statements have also been recorded from his father Ahmed Lebe Alauddin, who is a resident in Matta Kulia. Alauddin had revealed that his 22-year-old son was selected for law college. He had also told in the statement that his son didn't even make telephone contact after leaving home on the 14th of April to meet with his fiancée in Saindamardu. In the meantime, the mother and 2 other relatives of the suicide bomber have testified before court, and further testimonies will be obtained on the 23rd of this month.